The first 2 innings, I was going like, what are we doing here? But, Jesus, they recovered. They played really well the last 6 or 7 innings. I can't say enough about Ryan, because Ryan, that might have been his most impressive game. I told him that after the game, because he had nothing. And he still pitched his team into the 7th inning. I mean, he didn't have anything tonight. And he was tired coming off of last week when he threw 120 pitches. He had 1 day less rest, and he looked like it. But that's what a veteran guy does. I mean, I don't know how he did it. I was thinking we might have to go get him in the 2nd or 3rd inning, and he got us into the 7th. So that might have been his most impressive game of the year, and I'm so happy that he got to 10 wins. That's a big milestone in college baseball for a pitcher to get to 10 wins. So he deserves it. He deserves every one of them.
Do you think, I don't know how much you worry about individual stuff, but do you think he's got a strong case for freshman or pitcher of the year in this league, considering all he's done for you on Fridays?
Jesus, I don't know anybody else that's got 10 wins, and on top of that, a very impressive ERA, and on top of that, he's pitched a lot of innings. He's now up at 95 or close to 95 innings pitched. He's not a big man, so sure, he'll get some considerations. And knowing Ryan, it's not a priority. He was just trying to help his team win, and hopefully we get a chance to get another start next week.
How much of a boost did Evan Spry give you with that blast in the middle innings, 4th, 5th?
A big boost. We were looking for some energy, and Evan hasn't had a lot of at bats. And to be honest, Evan's never hit a ball out at TD in BP.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. He never hit one out in BP, and then he hit one out today. I think he might have hit one out at Xavier in BP. I mean, he's maybe hit 1 or 2 balls out in BP the entire year.
Really?
So, another great story. He's a quiet young man. He's a freshman. And he's just really done some great things the last 4 games for us. So but I think that was a really key, because you could just tell the team got jacked up when it cleared the fence, because they knew, like I knew, that that's not Evan. Evan's a line drive kind of spray hitter, and he doesn't hit a lot of home runs. So great job out of him.
I know all year you've kind of been looking for a left fielder to kind of slot in out there, and in the last few games you've gone with Ryan Mantle, and I mean, obviously we know about his bat. I mean, he's been slotted in DH pretty much all year. I mean, you put him in the left. Well, is that kind of an experiment? Is that something that you're working with, or has it been proven that he can play that position?
He can play that position, and I knew he played some in summer out there, but we have had so few practices. I didn't want to run him out there without a practice or 2. And then we finally had a chance to practice a little bit with him, and then we ran him out there. And he's very comfortable out there. And playing outfield at TD Ameritrade, as their center fielder found out in the 2nd inning with Mike's fly ball, it's not easy to play outfield here. So Ryan's done a really good job, and his bat, wow, he's as hot as any hitter we got going right now.
I mean, how important was his go-ahead RBI? I mean, he's been pretty clutch this last few outings.
He's piled up a lot of RBIs in the last 2 weeks. He's getting a lot of extra base hits. He's driving the ball. He's not swinging and missing much, even though he had 1 strikeout later in the game. You can just tell his presence in the box is that of a confident hitter. So I hope he can continue it the rest of the weekend.
Back into the bullpen, Bobby gets you. That's a huge save tonight. I mean, he's got 2 on. He's able to get out of the 8th inning, and then he gets 2 on again in the 9th and manages to escape. I mean, is that in his DNA? I mean, what's his approach when he gets up there?
Well, we were hoping not to get to that situation, because if we'd have pitched a little bit better in the 8th inning, we wouldn't have got to Vaughn and Dotson and Davis. Those 3 guys can hit. And because we didn't pitch well enough in the 8th, here they come. And Bobby walked Vaughn, but he got Dotson and he got Davis swinging. And he's got a swing and miss pitch. He's got a breaking ball that's a swing and miss pitch, and with each outing he's becoming more and more confident. It's kind of a neat thing to see too. I wish we would have had him the 5 weeks he had mono, but things like that happen. So
You threw that at bat, if you will, the 3-0 poke over the wall.
I just got a pitch that I could drive, and I was just trying to start the inning, get on any way possible. Start the inning for the guys coming up next to get us going, because I knew we were going to get going in that inning. So it was just good to start the inning off.
Did you have the green light, or did you give yourself the green light?
I had the green light, I guess. Was it a 3-2?
3-2.
It was
Was it
3-2.
3-2?
It was full
Oh,
count.
excuse
Yeah.
me, sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
I guess, did you notice how much energy that, how much energy the dugout had when you were coming back from home plate? Notice
Oh,
how
yeah,
much
yeah.
of a difference it made?
Yeah, everybody was excited, and I mean, we started off a little slow, but everybody after that was ready to go, and everybody was able to put good swings on the balls after that.
And you're one of only 3 freshmen to hit a home run for Creighton at this ballpark.
I did not know that.
How did it feel coming off the bat? I mean, did you know that you squared it up pretty good?
I mean, yeah, I knew I squared it up pretty good, but I mean, I don't know. It was just more of a reaction than anything. I've never even hit a home run in BP or anything, so it was a little bit of a surprise for me. But I'm just glad we could get the team win.
Do you remember the last time you've seen one clear the fence, BP or in a game?
I mean, at Kitty, but
Okay.
that never here or anything. So
Did you hit a lot in high school at all?
no,
Really?
just one.
Wow. I guess for you, this as the season winds down, you're getting a little bit more opportunities. What's your goal? I guess as you see yourself in the lineup card, and you see that as going to give you a chance to kind of produce a little bit down the stretch of your freshman year. What's been your approach to these last few games as you try to kind of end on a good note?
I mean, I'm just trying to get the team to win in any way possible. I mean, whether it's getting on base or getting hits or anything, just advancing, like just getting people through the lineup more, and yeah, just getting team wins.
I guess how'd you get through that tonight when you obviously didn't start out too well?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a wake-up call starting the game. They came out and played really well. They were hitting good pitches. I was struggling to find location. I was missing in bad spots, and they made me pay for it early. But we kind of settled in and pitched to my strengths kind of from the second inning on, and ended up pretty well. So.
I mean, you get yourself into the 7th inning, right? I mean, in a game that starts out like that, that's usually not the case. What did it take, I guess, mentally to get yourself to, even though the pitch count was riding up and they were fouling a lot of pitches off, and there's a lot of counts that are 6, 7, 8 pitches long. How did you find a way to get enough outs to get yourself deep into the game?
Yeah, it's kind of been the same thing all year. I keep telling myself, just give these guys a chance, and like you saw tonight, they put up 5 runs like it was nothing. But if you give your team a chance, chances are we're going to end up winning. So if you can get deep into a ball game and pit and get into a situation where you can get Grant on the mound to face anyone right now, and then Mitch, Bobby, Jonah, you match up that way, and things are going to go in our favor.
I mean, have you ever faced a batter like Vaughn before? I mean, he's got 22 home runs. He's batting .407, I think, coming into the game. I mean, what was kind of the game plan, when you're facing a guy like that?
Make pitches where he can't hurt you. So, like the ball he hit to the track in center, I don't think a home run's gonna hit to center field at TD ever. So, just throw it on the outer half and let him. He can hit it as hard as he wants. It's not going out. When he hit it, kind of go, oh, that one might, but put it to the test. We ended up getting the out and got out of the inning. So, with guys like that, you need to make your pitches. You should be attacking every hitter the way you'd attack him. You don't change how you pitch because the guy opposing you is having a good year. But I mean, he's a good player and a really good hitter. He's got a good approach, and hopefully he goes cold for the rest of the weekend.
How much of jolted Evans' shot give the rest of the dugout? I mean, it seemed like the whole team kind of came alive when that thing cleared the fence.
That was pretty cool, especially, I mean, he's really stepped up for us recently. The Villanova series, he had some really good at-bats for us. And then that was, I mean, I don't know if I've seen him hit a ball out in BP. So that was that was really cool to see. He always takes good at-bats, faced him all fall. He was a tough out.
Really?
And he is a really good hitter. He's got a really good approach of able to hit the ball away, and then if you leave a mistake in, he does that with it. He's going to be a really good player for us going forward.